According to MothersAgainstDrivingDrunk.com, Americans take 233 billion trips in cars each year. Of those, about 1 out of every 2,000 trips are taken by those who are driving under the influence of alcohol, yet almost 1 out of every 3 traffic deaths involve drinking and driving. Many people will say, "I'm fine, I can drive, I haven't been drinking that much." Drunk driving is very wrong. It can kill you or someone else. So say you and your best friend are driving around, and you've both been drinking, so you're drunk. And you hit someone head on, and you kill the driver of the car and someone that was in the back seat. And you killed your best friend that was in your passenger seat. How would you feel about that? Thanks to my sources, I know more about what can happen if you get caught driving drunk. Today, I will be talking about the problem of drinking and driving, the cause of it, and what you can do instead of drinking and driving. First, I will talk about why people drive when they are drunk. People drive because when they're drunk, they feel that they are more able to do it. They haven't been drinking as much, but they really have. They're pretty confident that they can be extra careful and avoid an accident. Their ability to rationalize is suppressed, and that makes them have rash decisions, and they choose to drink and drive. They sometimes might want to escape personal problems, or they are ashamed of calling someone to pick them up, such as their parents. Secondly, I will talk about what can happen if you do drive home drunk. It can kill yourself or someone else. I actually have a friend. Her name is Nichelle Goad. She was heading home from church one day, and someone on the other side of the road was driving, and they were drunk. They crossed over the center line, hit her head on, and she died instantly. Also, Pashon Steps, who is a basketball coach at Fort Scott High School, he was one day fixing a tire under his car that went out, and some guy, an underage teen, had been drinking and driving and hit Pashon while he was on the ground under the car fixing his tire, and that left him handicapped, and it changed his life forever because he was a D1 basketball coach for some team, and now he wasn't able to do that, and he was in the hospital for a very long time. So now he's just a high school basketball coach. And then it's also against the law to drive home drunk. If you get caught, you can get a DUI, and according to drivinglaws.com or .org, in Kansas, it'll be the first offense of drinking and driving getting caught. You'll spend 48 hours in jail. There's like $500 fines that you can have, and then your license will be suspended for some time. And then your second offense will be up to 90 days or a year in jail time. And then your fines will be doubled, and then your license can be suspended for a year, actually, this time. And then the third offense in Kansas, your license will be suspended for a year again. The jail time is just about the same, and so is the fines, but the fines can be up to $2,000 paying for everything. And then your fourth offense of drinking and driving will be like a $2,500 fine. That's the minimum of it. And then you can spend up to a year in jail again. But the least minimum days of jail time will be 180 days. So don't do it. And then also, it just doesn't only hurt you if you would kill someone. It will hurt yourself. Your family, other families. If you kill someone else, it's going to be their friends and families, and then you'll also have to pay for their bills, so your financial burdens will add up pretty quickly if you have to pay for their car insurance, their hospital bills, and all of that. So instead of drinking and driving, fixauto.com suggests you to think ahead of time, pick a DD out of your friends. If you decide to go to a party, it could be like 5 people, and instead of all of you drinking, you guys can play like a quick game of paper, rock, scissors, and whoever loses can be the DD of the night. And then next time it can just be someone else who hasn't been a DD in a while. Or you can call a cab, or a party bus beforehand. Make sure you have something planned ahead of time so you guys just don't drink and drive. Or you can call your family, your aunts, your uncles, your parents. I'm sure somebody would pick you up. They might know you've been drinking, and they would be so much happier that you called them instead of doing it yourself, because you can just hurt yourself or someone else. Or if you're at a party, consider crashing at that friend's house, because, they're going to be happy that you did that instead too. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind it if it's your friend. And if it is one of your friends that have been drinking and they're thinking about driving home, just take their keys from them and call a cab. It's so much safer and easier, and they'll thank you in the end for that. So today I've talked about the problems of drinking and driving, the cause of it, and what you can do instead of drinking and driving. There's so much more things you can do other than just that. So don't let that be you driving home drunk. Remember what consequences you can face if you get caught. Thanks for watching. I hope when the day comes, you'll have the safe way home.